Hello! We are going to do a sun salutation variation of sorts. Sun salutations are great for getting your day started, hence the sun salutation. You're greeting the sun. They're also really great if during the workday you just need to shake things up a little bit, build some energy, create some movement, and look away from the computer screen. So, step to the top of your mat and start in a mountain pose. Feel your entire foot on each foot connect with your mat beneath you. You might even take a moment to gently sway from side to side and really find that spot where your weight is evenly distributed and all corners and edges of your feet are in contact with the earth beneath you. We call this your plumb line. Good. All right. On your inhale, sweep your arms up. Your gaze gently follows the motion upward without compressing the back of your neck too much. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, coming down towards the ground. If your hands reach your mat, that's great. You can also bring some blocks underneath your hands to make the ground more accessible. From here, take a few breaths just to notice the experience at the back of your legs and in your hips. Release your neck. On your next inhale, bring your hands to your shins and lengthen your spine out the top of your head, coming into a half lift. Notice what is taking place at your back between your shoulder blades. The back of your neck and your upper back are broad. And exhale, come back into your forward fold. Let's do that a few more times. As you inhale, roll up into a half lift, feeling the back of your neck lengthen out as if you were trying to show the back of your neck to the ceiling. And exhale, roll back forward. As we come into a forward fold, we don't want to force our upper body towards our knees. It's more of an easing into your forward fold to feel your spine lengthen out. Good. Let's do one more of those. Inhale into a half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands down to your mat and step or jump your feet back into a plank pose. In your plank pose, your hands are directly below your shoulders. You can also make this more accessible by bringing your knees down to the mat if that feels like a nourishing decision for you. As you're in your plank, notice the work that the muscles in your abdominal area are doing. And on your next exhale, keeping your elbows close in at your sides, lower your body down to your mat. Good. Keep your hands on your mat below your shoulders. As you inhale, one vertebrae at a time, lift the back of your neck, your shoulders, and then your upper body up off the mat, coming into a cobra. Exhale, roll back down, one vertebrae at a time. Allow your breath to guide you through this. Inhaling, rolling up. Not forcing your body to go further into this than you are ready for. Allow your inner body wisdom to guide you. And in this cobra, the top of your feet and the top of your legs are pressing into your mat. You are recruiting the muscles in your abdominal cavity to help lift with ease and lower back down. Let's do one more here. Inhale, roll up into whatever expression of cobra your body is asking for and guiding you into. Exhale, roll back down. On your inhale, lift yourself back up into plank, whether it's on your knees or a full plank. Hold here for a moment, noticing the work that allows the sense of ease. And as you exhale, lift your hips up and back, lengthening your spine as if you were reaching your hips to that point behind you where the wall and the ceiling meet. Walk your downward dog out for a moment, pressing one heel and then the other toward the ground. Come back to center, and as you inhale, float your right heel up towards the sky into a one-legged downward dog. Exhale, pull your knee in towards your chest and step your right foot in between your hands at the top of your mat. Now, as you're here in your low lunge, if it feels like the ground might be a little too far away, feel free to bring your blocks on whichever setting makes it a little more accessible. Feel your left leg reach out behind you. The front of your left hip may feel as if it is opening or releasing. Your left leg remains active. Lower your left knee to the ground. Good. On your inhale, float your right arm up and out to shoulder height. I'm going to remove my blocks to do this part. Float your right arm up to shoulder height and then continue on up, rotating your upper body as you reach your right fingertips up towards the sky. Your right shoulder is stacked on top of your left or reaching to the point where it is. And your fingertips extend up and out. Make sure your left hand is pressing into your mat. Your arm is remaining strong so that you're not collapsing into your shoulder. And then exhale, come all the way back to center. From here, on your exhale, shift your hips back. Lengthen out your right leg in front of you. Inhale, come forward back into a lunge. Lift your heart up and forward as you inhale. Follow your breath here, exhaling your hips back. Inhaling forward. Good, let's do that one more time. Good. All right. Plant your hands on your mat or your blocks. Lift your left knee up off the mat and step your right foot back to a downward facing dog. Again, bring any sort of movement your body feels called to. Center your heels, and this time inhale, float your left heel up towards the sky. Exhale, pull your knee in towards your chest and step your left foot between your hands. Stay here in your low lunge. Notice the sensation at the front of your right hip. If you'd like to, you can lower your right knee to your mat or bring blocks underneath your hands. Plant your right hand on your mat. Inhale, reach your left arm out to shoulder height, away from your body. And then continue up as your shoulder follows your hand, reaching your left fingertips up towards the sky. As you breathe into your low lunge, notice the areas in your body that you feel this pose. Remain present with the sensation. And exhale, bring your hand back down. Lower your knee if it was not already on the mat. And as you exhale, draw both hips back towards your right heel. Lengthen out your left leg. Inhale, come forward. Lift and reach your heart forward. Allow your breath to guide your pace. Let's do one more here. Exhaling, extending your left leg out in front of you as your hips reach back. Inhale, come forward. Good. Lift your right knee up off the mat. Step back into a downward dog. Feel your spine lengthen and your hips reach up. Good. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk or step your hands or your feet towards your hands into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Lengthen your spine. Feel it lengthening out the crown of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms wide. Come all the way up. Good. Let's do that one more time a little bit more quickly. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. Lower your body down to the ground. Inhale up into Cobra or upward facing dog, whatever feels accessible to you. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, draw your hips back. Inhale, float your right heel up. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, right arm comes out and reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, back down to the ground. Inhale here, reach your heart forward, step your right foot back into a downward dog on your exhale. Inhale, float your left heel up. Exhale, left foot steps between your hands. Good. Plant your right hand. Inhale, left arm comes up, reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, come back down. Inhale here, and then exhale, step back to a downward dog. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step forward to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Join your palms together and exhale down to your heart. There are endless variations to sun salutation. Oftentimes we get stuck in the way the books and the diagrams and the internet tells us it needs to look or feel. Follow your inner body wisdom. If your body is looking for more release in other areas, don't be afraid to explore it or mix your sun salutation up. As long as it's building energy and giving you the opportunity to cultivate presence in the current moment, you're good. Thank you so much for joining me today.
That was perfect.
All right.